I didn't want to do an earn-out because to me, I felt like I'd be sitting in my company and I wouldn't really be the boss anymore. I'd be this guy that's sort of floating around my own company, and I wouldn't have the same passion and motivation as I did when I was the owner. And I felt like once you agreed to do a sale, I want to go. I want to get my money and go, because I should have, rightly or wrongly, built up a business that should be able to achieve and hit its targets based on the infrastructure that I've built. So my job came to showing and proving that infrastructure. That was my theory anyway. So I was very strict when I sat down in the early meetings, and I had lots and lots of sort of little networking meetings with people who are interested, let's call them. And they'd get the IM, they'd get the teaser document, they'd get the IM, then they'd request a meeting with me. And I must have sat 40 of those meetings. I must have sat 40. And by the end, I'd had it up to the back teeth with those meetings, because it felt like going on first dates. And pretty much all of them didn't work out. And you knew really quickly. You'd sit down in those meetings and you'd think, they haven't got enough money, or I really don't like this person, or they're going to make me jump through all sorts of hoops for this deal. So what I do really quickly is set out my stall in those meetings. So I would say, I'm not doing an earn-out. It is off the table. And if that's something that you're not open for, we might as well end the call now. And the minimum expectation price is X. So I just get it all out there in that first meeting to stop any of the getting into a month down the line or to a heads of term stage and them saying, we didn't know you wanted to do an earn out and we're going to start chipping away at this price and all of this sort of stuff. Of course, we understand that price gets chipped away at and things come in, but I think I had to be really clear on what my expectations were and what my non-negotiables were. So I set it out, and with the company who bought it, they said, okay, we understand that, but you are a big name in the business community. You really are tied in a name with the company. So our minimum expectations would be that you stayed on the board as a non-exec for a year, that you rolled over some of your equity into the deal and showed your commitment in other ways to the company. And I thought that was really sensible for them. And I thought it was a really good solution, because I'm still involved from a namesake. I still attend the board meetings. I still go in and have drinks and see any key customers or staff, because I'm still a small shareholder. But I don't have to do the day-to-day running and feel like I'm sitting on the outside of my own company. So that was a brilliant solution that they brought in after I set out my stall.